Hey guys, it's Katie, and I am backstage at the Glam Nation tour with Adam Lambert. Thank you so much for talking with us today. I know that you talked about the Glam Nation tour having the Louisiana turn of the century theme, New Orleans.
Yeah.
What made you choose that as like your inspiration?
I think that the song Voodoo, which is the first song in the show,
Right.
Was something that I released on the remix EP that I put out a couple months after my album. And I kind of fell in love with the song again, having recorded with Sam Sparrow, and it's all about, it's kind of a kitschy, like, dark disco song about putting a spell, a love spell on somebody.
A little psychedelic.
And there's lots of kind of mention of like New Orleans and Bayou imagery and kind of the mystery of it all. And so I thought, you know what, I think it'd be really cool to kind of use that as a starting point for the show. And have it kind of all be that vibe. I mean, you see a lot of pop artists right now going, okay, everything has to be futuristic, and I was like, well, I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I want to go back in time maybe a little bit.
And then you just premiered If I Had You, the video.
Yeah.
What made you I mean, it was kind of Twilight-ish, but it was a little like Twilight on acid, but it was cool. It was great. So, I mean, what made you choose that for your theme, too?
You know, the song itself has such a good message. It's basically saying that you can have, like, money, success, fame, glamour, sex in your life, but it doesn't really mean much if you're not connecting and there's no love in your life. And I wanted somehow to reflect that theme. And so what really inspired me with that video was there's this whole subculture of people in LA that I've met that go to places like Burning Man, which is a festival out in the desert, like a big hippie gathering. There's things like Lightning in a Bottle, which is another festival that's out in the woods in California that's very similar. There's these events where these people come together, they're very expressive of the way they're dressed, they're all really creative, and they go out and they hang out. And I wanted to do something that kind of felt like that.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Now, I know, your AMA performance sparked a ton of attention and controversy, and I bet you get questions about it all the time.
It's stuck. We're still talking about it.
Everybody's still talking about it.
I can't believe it.
But how do you shift the focus from that performance to people really listening to your music?
I think it's just a performance by performance thing. I think that was one experiment in art, in live performance. And I was like, okay, I want to do something kind of naughty and kind of risque and controversial. And then, we got to the next song that we started promoting, which is What Do You Want From Me? And obviously it followed suit. I mean, it's a song about vulnerability and an honest question about, an emotional state. So obviously I'm not going to be running around with leashes on that song. It's song by song for me. And this new song, If I Had You, is about that other positive message. So for me, it's, hopefully people just, can come along the journey with me. Because I feel like I am on an adventure. And I'm trying new things. And, if you get on the train, it's really fun.
Very cool. Now, I heard that in the UK you did an appearance and a fan asked you to kiss.
That was, they just aired that.
Yeah.
That was a while back, but they just aired it.
So, how do you choose who's lucky enough to get kissed?
Well, I don't know. I don't think I would ever really be too comfortable with a stranger asking me to make out with them on television. No matter who they were.
Right. No,
it would be a bit awkward. Yeah.
Exactly.
The person I kissed on television that I got so much flack for was somebody that I knew.
You knew you were friends with. It wasn't like a just uncomfortable situation and some random person's like, let's make out.
I said on TV, I think I said, it's not like I'm a whore.
Right. Yeah, that was quoted.
I don't just go around kissing anybody.
And I loved that. That was funny.
I mean, that's the thing. It's just because I kiss one dude doesn't mean I'll kiss all dudes.
Good point. Very good point. Now, you're one of a handful of the Idol successful people, I mean, some people haven't done so well, others, like you, have done, phenomenal, 3 hits, fantastic.
Thank you.
What would you, what's the best advice you would give to somebody up and coming that really wants to make a name for themselves?
Well, I think that you need to get yourself out there. I think that's the hardest part about being a recording artist, and that's why I chose to go the route of American Idol, because I thought, well, if I can get on this show, it has a viewership of like 30 million plus people every week.
Right.
That would be like the biggest PR move ever. And it worked, and it got me out there. And then the next step was, okay, now people know who I am, now can I make an original album?
Yeah.
So I think one of the things that's hard about coming off of the show is making that leap. From covering other people's music that everybody knows and loves, to coming up with your own
and you've
done
making
it work.
Very well for yourself.
Thank you.
All of your music.
I'm lucky that I worked with amazing people. That really helped a lot.
You were nominated for a Teen Choice Award again this year with Justin Bieber, Jason Derulo, Drake, Usher. How do you feel about being with, in a category with those people and the competition?
Obviously I'm a little different from those other guys you just mentioned, just a bit. There's something for everybody in an award show like that. I think that just getting recognized is really cool. And I'm glad to know that young people are into it.
Right.
I think that's one of the biggest rewards of what I do, is seeing people that are impressionable and younger coming to the shows and feeling good about who they are because I feel good about who I am.
Right.
It's definitely a theme throughout my album. It's a theme in the video that I just shot. Empowerment is something that I really believe in, and owning your individuality. So hopefully I can inspire that.
We'll hope to see the inspiration
I
tonight.
I hope so.
Very excited to see you perform. Keep listening, guys, and thanks for watching.